Hello, Musa. You could hear me, right? Yeah, I'm gonna still like check things out. Nice. The in-game sounds okay. Sounds all right. Let me take a peep, and I'll be back in seconds. This DA has no chill. Laugh my ass off. Eh, lol. Yeah, I haven't tested yet. I haven't run it yet, but it doesn't look good. And I kind of arranged my team a little bit. It seems like I either have to bench my Anbi or bench my Yanagi to make Deadly Assault works. It's quite restricting. Anyway, I will just run some dailies for like about 10-20 minutes, then we move on to Deadly Assault. And after the Deadly Assault, I will be playing the Bamboo Rush. Yeah, I think I shouldn't have much issue with it, because I could consistently get about like above 30Ks with my lineup. Yeah, how about you guys? How hard it is? How hard it is for you guys? Have you guys cleared like 9-star? I'm chilling because I'm no lifting this game. Yeah, that's the right attitude. You don't want to put too much pressure on yourself in gacha game like this. Last reset I got 36K on Bringer. Now I barely broke 20K with the same team. Damn, that's damn, that sounds pretty bad. I mean, like the HP inflation. Did you use Bernice with Robert, did you use Bernice with the Miyabi on the Bringer on the last reset? Cause like the last reset has the 20% fire anomaly buff. So it's like this time you gotta play around Ether and the physical. Miyabi Sokaku Duo. Oh, I see. Duo is kind of hard to see. could start daily now. Oh, this one is fine. Game sounds is way too loud. Yeah, thanks for telling. Yeah, that's my bad. And give me a second. Is this okay? How is the audio? Better? Okay, nice. I would take that as still a little bit too loud. Yep, this should be fine. I actually could do it quieter. I just don't have a good way to monitor the volume of it. Yeah, I think we could start the DA right now. Yeah, props to that. Doing 2 agent. 2 agent is pretty hard, not gonna lie. This is gonna be the team setup that I'm gonna use. It could be Jane Doe. It could be Piper or Jane Doe. Sorry for my head. It's gonna be looking like this. Yep, let's go. 3 agent gave me a lower score. Yeah, I would say if you put Lucy into it, it would probably be better because Lucy doesn't really takes a lot of on-field time. More Miyabi uptime. Yeah, I agree with that. Let's go. The Deadly Assault. I will play around the Ether. What was my team? Astra, Nicole, okay. Astra and I guess my Nicole has to go with the anomaly build. Yep, she gonna go with the not anomaly build. I mean the anomaly mastery build. Yeah, let me think about how am I going to navigate this. The ether damage would be nice, and maybe with the anomaly mastery. Do I have anomaly mastery on this one? Not exactly. Yeah, I would just take it from this one. And maybe an attack or crit rate here. Yep, this one seems nice. Crit rate, anomaly mastery, ether bonuses. Yep, this should be fine. And my Miyabi with this 80% crit rate, okay. So it's gonna be so let's go with Astra Miyabi, follow with Nico. Yep. And the Ether Bangboo. Not used to her with Miyabi. This actually is kind of is slightly irrelevant at this point, if I were to be like totally honest. Wait, I don't have any like, I don't get any volume here. Okay, I got my volume. Is the game still too loud? Yeah, it should be fine. Maybe I should make the game a little bit quieter. Yeah, this should be fine. You main Halu a lot? Yeah, Halu is a really fun character. Yeah, and you saw my videos on the on my advanced guide. Yeah, I hope you like that video. I put a lot of work into that video. I play him the most because he's most fun. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. There are just so many things to deep dive into it. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Appreciate it. Yep, let's go. Yeah, I haven't played with Ringer for a while. Oh, I got hit again. Trying to get this out. I don't really get a lot of energy regen here. Okay, pops this. Yeah, I think I should rearrange my team comp a little bit. I should have put Nico after Astra. So that I could get her her debuff. Astra into Nico, Nico into Miyabi. Yep, let's go. Miyabi, like Konsukaku, is hard to really get used to. I actually saw a pretty interesting setup when you're playing with when you are playing Miyabi with Lycon, is that is that you want to use Lider's Wenjin on the Lycan, cause that's buff a loss of ice damage. Yeah, let's go. Hold attack into it. Yeah, you don't have. Yeah, I don't think everyone has that. Oh, you want to see? Oh. Yeah, I could do it after I actually finish the Deadly Assault casually. Yep, I missed the whole freaking thing there. That was so bad. Oh my god, I gotta restart this. That is so bad. Yep, I think the... Yeah, I think the HP inflation is real. And I think I should have used I think I should have Miyabi stay on fields for more time. Yep, I think I waste that hold attack, but it is what it is. Oh, that is. Oh, that's a mistake. Yep, we passed the 20Ks. I think we will move on to the next Deadly Assault. Yep, the HP inflation is quite real. You're not late. I don't think so. We still have 2 bosses to go. Hello, some guy. Thank you for always commenting and coming. So, yeah, it really depends. I'm not sure if Anbi gonna do better or Yanagi here, but my Anbi does have her signature. Yeah, I think Anbi is a little bit more interesting, I guess. Yeah, I have her stuff ready. Yeah, let me check my cheat sheet. Oh, I gotta play Vivian here, and with Yanagi. Okay, that's why I don't use Anbi here. One second. So we're gonna go with Yanagi, and I'm gonna use Thunder Metal Forset because the enemy's weakness is lightning, is electrics. And basically, and they're gonna get more electrics anomaly if you're playing against their weakness. And you're gonna be able to utilize the Thunder Metal Forset better. 50k is definitely possible. The Aftershock buff is really good for Soldier Zero and B. Yeah, I agree with that. Let me see. I think I will use this one. And but the thing is, when Aftershock or Dodge Counter hit enemy or squad members, attack is increased by 15%. Oh, and 40% crit damage on... And 40% crit damage. Yeah, I guess I will go with this one since I'm playing Anomaly. And then follow with Trigger. And my Trigger gotta go with the standard gear. Anything with... It gotta be anything with the most amounts of crit rate. To crit rate. Let's go with this one. And pen ratio on this one. So how many crit rate we got? 75. Not too bad. Oh, I actually have this set. And yeah. I just used it on Miyabi. So now I got 80% crit rate and 12% passive. And 12% from the 4 set. Yeah, 92% crit rate. That should be busted. And go with Vivian. Vivian is also fine. And we go with Electrics. Yep, let's go. I don't know what am I doing there. I should have like start with Vivian and activate her passive. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go with Vivian. That's a loss of damage. Yeah, the amount of anomaly is quite crazy, man. The game is so on, man. Maybe I should have saved more energy for the stun. For the stun window. Oh, it breaks pretty quickly. Yeah, there's an ultimate on the stun window. Damn, I forget to recharge the purge rate. That is so bad. I will answer your question later. Some guy. I'm still locking in. I hope we could break this lake before the next stun. Oops. Yep, that's pretty nice. Yo, that's crazy, man. We got 30k already. And we still can't break the second leg. We got parry with Vivian. Okay, last ultimate. Because why not? Let's go. Okay, we got the last hit. Ooh, 35k. That isn't bad. Do you think we might got notorious version of corrupted complex? Just like Pompey and Butcher? What do you mean by notorious version? Do you mean like the same bosses with different skin and with different weakness? 2 surviving agents is better than none, right? Lucy, Bernice, Piper didn't work. Why? I think sooner or later they will though. Because I don't think they have enough attribute for most of the agent out there. Especially for the physical weakness. They don't real if they are like notorious version, I really wish to have like more physical weakness boss. Pompey. Yep, let's claim this first. I think I will go with physical builds up. Yeah, I think it's because the I think the reason that Piper wouldn't work well with Bernice, it might be because she doesn't. It might be because she. Yeah, let me think a second. She's more like a bursty character. She's not really an on-field character. But if you equip her with the Fang Medal, she could perform. She should be able to perform better. That's what I thought. That's my opinion. But if you're using like Freedom Blue, then it's definitely not gonna work. Yeah, you know what? After I test, why don't I just use Piper now and see what's gonna happen? Cause I just made a guide about her. Let's go Anomaly Mastery and Anomaly Proficiency, and we go with. I think I will go with Gemini. And let's check on my attack crit rate. Yeah, let's see if Piper Bernice gonna works. Maybe they got the boss very inflated. Yeah, I think I could clear this. Yep, let's go. I think we could do this. We gotta start with Bernice first. Just to lightly tap it. And we go for the Lucy. And now we could roll with Piper. Oops. Okay, I see why you are dying with Piper. Cause Pompey hit a lot. Oops. Yep, I'm dying too. You're not alone. Jane's survival rate was much better. Yeah, I agree with that. Yep, I don't think I could. Yep, I don't think I could make it. Oh, 20k. That's nice. Homeland this one. Okay, my Piper just died, but we got okay score. Yeah, I think we will be doing with Jane though again. Piper, your sacrifice will be missed. Yeah, shall we run again with Jane though? Yeah, let's do it again with Jane though and see how it feels. Where's my Piper's gear? Okay, here. Oh, this piece is busted. Crit rate, crit damage, and normally attacks. Okay, this one is nice. And Bernice. Yeah, let me go take a peep. I'll be back soon. Jane is way better than Piper. Dodging and not dying. Yeah, she's better on survivabilities, but Piper, you kind of have to like time the skill and the... You do have to time the skill and her iframe. It's harder to navigate. It's much harder to navigate. But sometimes Jane Doe's anomaly builds up just doesn't catch up with the Piper. Like let's say if you're pairing Miyabi with Jane Doe and pairing Piper with Miyabi, Piper would outperform Jane Doe in that case, because Piper could build a tons of anomaly in a short spans of time. What I'm trying to say is that, like, as a supportive anomaly, Piper would do a better job. But as an on-field, Jane Doe is better. What am I doing? Okay, I'm playing with Jane Doe here. Yep, Jane Doe feels much better on dodging. Okay, we got the last assault. Let's say quick assist on Jane though. Okay, procs it. Did I get at least 30? Yeah, let me settle the debate between Jane Doe and Piper here. Like, of course, they're gonna design Jane Doe to be like better than Piper in general. But the thing with the Piper is that her strength is building a tons of anomaly, and when you're pairing Piper with Miyabi and the and Vivian, who needs a loss of anomaly to follow up, so that their kit could be optimized, then Piper could be better than Jane Doe in that case. That's my take. I wish there was easy way of view. I don't have to type the whole name. You start swinging Scooter around like a madman, no warning of any of those hits. Yeah, it's harder to dodge with the it really is harder to dodge with the with Piper. Piper is literally built for her SOC. What is SOC? And SOC teammates too. Yep. Alright, Son of Caledon. Okay, I'm sorry. That's my bad. Should I play a round of Harumasa? Yeah, let's check my score. 29, 34, 30. I don't think it's gonna be good. I mean, like, after all, it's the first try. Let me check. 1 second. All right, there you go. 10%. Not too bad for the first try. Yeah, should we play Halumasa? But you don't. I haven't played him for a while. I haven't played him for a while. But you couldn't really expect the optimal gameplay for me right now. But I guess we could roll with it. Attack damage. Replace with Anby. Yeah, I could do account review. For now? Yeah, I could do it. Unless you know a way to get me better roll on substat. Let let me check my gear first. This should be all right. 48, 52. Yeah, I should get higher. I should get higher crit rate. Yeah, I could get it from here. You wanna do it, Rob? It's 100% up to you. I studied I studied this game like college. You wanna do it? Yeah, sure. Let's maybe you wanna join my Discord first, then you whisper me. All right. Let's see. Yeah, let's go. Hey, and by the way, thanks for trusting me and giving me to review your and let me review your account. Let me log out first. 1 second. Yo, account review. Yes. Yes. Can't find Discord link. Yeah, I should. Can't find Discord link. I guess my link is expired. Is it? Yeah, I will create another. I will create another one and types it on the live description. Server setting. Oh, you found it. Okay, nice. Had to copy. Is this you? Down bad for Pixel. Okay, sure. Tell me your server and stuff in the chat. I mean, no, in the DMs. And yeah, let let me swap my let me swap the screen so that so that your password wouldn't leak. In chat, of course not. Hmm. So yeah, I want to make sure that I don't leak his password. Swap account. Curious to see what you're working with. Wait, I couldn't get in. I couldn't get in. I literally just copy pasting it. Let me try. Maybe I copy paste the space bar. Might have changed path. All right, take your time. Yeah, it said account does not exist. I try to get in with the US server, America server. Okay. Hey, I got in. I got in. I think I got in. Oh, it does not exist. Nope, I don't get in. Nope. Yeah, I think why don't we just play the Bangboo Rush first? And yeah, I couldn't log I couldn't log in into Robert's account. Based on most account review, I think it's probably a build issue. I will try to find the actual info. Man, how do you log in? Oh, I forget to like. Okay, here you go. So what I do, so what I, so what I do when I try to levels up the gear is really that I would just got here and nope, I mean, let's say if I'm building Piper with the swing jazz, I would be looking for the one with the lowest amount of substat and then works on that. It actually quite simple. Like this one has like 5 effective stat, like +2 on attack and +1 on anomaly proficiency. Then I wouldn't touch that first. And this one only got like 2 effective stat, which is attack 6%. Then I might wanna craft more. Then I might wanna craft more on this one. Yeah, like this one also got like only 2 substat, which is attack +1. So generally you wanna work on the gear that has. Generally, when you wanna work on the gear from the left side first, and you wanna work and you wanna replace the one with the worst substat, and so on. And then you began to work on the one with the substat. Yeah, but I guess that's the pretty much, and I think that's the general way to upgrade it. You misspell my email. You misspell your email. Yeah, take your time. I will just play the Bangboo Rush for like for a round or two, then we will go on to the then we will go on and review the account. Let's go. Yep. I haven't played any of this actually. Okay, we could just match. Let's fucking roll. Oh, is this tutorial? Come on, you're kidding me. I'm the sensei of Fall Guys. Yep. We won. It gets wittier at easier rank. And the game mode where you have disappearing platform takes forever. Wow. I guess we got it lost of Fall Guys Pro, I guess. It seems like everyone know exactly what they're doing here. Oops. Am I the first place? Yep, I think I'm the first place now. Nope, second place. Third place, I guess. Man, they are good. Oops. Why am I keep jumping into the cliff there? I guess I'm the fourth place, I guess. Fifth place. Alright, it's not as easy as I expected. Confirmed. I will move on to the account review after this match. Crap. I think everyone got better at this because it has been a while. Obviously, I'll just fall here. Oops. Please don't come here. Alright, we got one eliminated. Yep, that platform seems nice. We will work from that. We would work from here. That platform also looked nice. Jesus, no! Okay. That's a pretty good... At least I don't fall more than 2 levels there. There are so many people here. Man, this is getting hard. We only got one elimination? Like, that's crazy, man. Oh, we won. You got up to 490s and then start getting knocked off. Yeah, let's move on to the account review. Let's get to the cam. Wait a minute. You lose 30 points every time you don't make it at least 4th place. It sounds forgiving. Okay. Let me log in. And password. Yeah, apparently I can't just log into his account directly. Yeah, my hair is a mess. Depends on your rank how much you lose. Early on you won't lose much at all. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Okay. Okay, apparently we can't, apparently I think we can't log into his account because of some technical issue. Okay, take your time, take your time, take your time. I will resend it. I will resend it again. Tell me when you are in your emails. You got it? Okay. Yeah, chill, man. Yeah, goodbye, some guy. My hair is looking like shit. Yep, I got in. I got in. I got in. Yep, we are in. We are officially in. Woo! Nice. Okay, we got here. So, what do you want me to check? Oh, Soldier 11, Caesar, Miyabi, and yeah, those are. This is a really nice account. Yeah, let's see. Jane Doe is looking solid. Yeah, get your. Let's see what you're cooking. Do we look at the Piper first? Wait until I see that AP. 125? How? 92 energy region, of course. Energy region and yeah, I saw they have already patched the I think they have already fixed the bugs on this Wenjin. Swap this back to Jane. Okay, so I check on the Jane. So do I check on the Jane? Yeah, let me see. Hey, this one is pretty nice. 18. Yeah, this one is Time Weaver is still the best. Yeah, I'm not so sure, man. When hitting enemy. Oh, because it increased 75% 25 anomaly proficiency. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Highest DA clear I have seen with Piper is using Time Weaver. Yeah, but that was because Time Weaver, and that was because the electric anomaly build up rate was. Yeah, that was because the anomaly build up rate can be used on any anomaly, but I believe that they already patched that out. Yeah, it was with Vivian. Yeah. Anyway, Rob, which characters you want me to see first? Because I couldn't tell which one is the gear for your Piper. Yeah, let me check. Anomaly proficiencies. Damn. Yeah, let's check on Jane Doe first. Yeah, Jane Doe is looking nice. You just wanna levels up. You just wanna max this and max this. It doesn't really have much issue, to be totally honest. Okay, you don't have any materials yet. Yeah, so let's see. Oh, Jane Doe was you. Okay. So the thing is, you don't want. Okay, so first thing with Jane Doe, the attack percentage on this number 6 is only available for Jane Doe when you have her signature, and it because your Jane Doe wouldn't be building up the anomaly fast enough to catch up with the disorder this way, and especially when you're using with Weeping Gemini, that kind of needs you to proc as much anomaly in the short span of time to make it works. So yeah, anomaly mastery It's anomaly mastery. But if you have a signature weapon, then it's arguable. It's definitely arguable. But without it, it's 100% anomaly. It's 100% anomaly mastery for Jane Doe. And for Piper, like, what is your force set for your Piper? What is the force set that you're gonna use for Piper? Or you are playing like 2-2-2? Okay, before you answer anything, the Piper, the way you play Piper, you wanna decide whether your Piper is gonna be your main DPS first, or your Piper is a supportive anomaly, like when you're playing with the Miyabi. You're gonna use the Freedom Blue force set most of the time. If you're playing her as a supportive Piper, like when you're playing Piper along with the Miyabi, with Yanagi, with Jane Doe, then you wanna use Freedom Blue. But if you're playing with Bernice, you kind of wanna use Fang Middle force set, cause Piper is taking the role as the on-field DPS. So that's it. So that's the trickier part of the Piper. Yeah, I think, but I do think that your account is looking pretty good. Not gonna lie. Yeah, but let's go like one by one. Let's start from your Miyabi. I'm sorry. So that set would help in that case. Yes, the Freedom Blue force set would help. The Freedom Blue force set would help with when you're playing with Miyabi and Miyabi, Yanagi, and Vivian in general. I'm sorry, my throat is drying up a bit. Okay. So let's start with your Miyabi. 77%. That is a really solid. That is absolutely solid. 24% crit. 6 effective stat. This one is busted. I'm not gonna lie. This one is busted. I will lock it for you. And I will lock it for you. This is This is some of the most amazing. This is one of the most amazing piece of gear I've ever seen. 30% ice damage bonus. Nice. This is also nice. Do you have any other option? Okay, not really. Yeah, this one is absolutely solid. Attack percentage, arguable. Well, I wouldn't say any but yeah, my preference is the anomaly mastery. I'm not telling you to change it. Its attack percentage is also pretty solid. But the anomaly mastery gonna makes you have a smoother rotation. That's what I would argue, but I cannot say that I'm right. Let's go. Oh, crit rate, +1 crit rate and 2 crit rate and 3 attack percentage. Okay, this one is also solid. 2 crit rate, 1 crit damage. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Your Miyabi is on point. Your Miyabi is 100% on point. And oh, impacts. Caesar with the impacts. Yeah, nice. Impacts 18%. Okay. Yeah, actually it doesn't really matter for Caesar. Attack percentage. Okay, looking good. Actually, Caesar's gear doesn't matter that much. Oh, 222 with Bernice. Like, and you 222 with Bernice. Crit rate. Anomaly proficiency. Yeah, it's not ideal for me. Okay, 8% energy regen. Why? You okay, Rob? You kind of wanna need the anomaly mastery here because Bernice would definitely has enough energy regen when she has her signature. Yeah, what do you think about the? What do you think about the? Yeah, how do you feel when you are playing Bernice? Do you proc the disorder often enough? Crit rate, crit damage. Yeah, you still have a lot to work on with the Bernice. Not gonna lie, is yeah, and okay, so there's this one misconception about Bernice about crit rate and crit damage. The crit rate, crit damage, it only works well. She's right below Miyabi with performance. Okay, especially so you're playing Bernice with Miyabi. If you're playing Bernice with Miyabi, you 100% want to go with the anomaly. You want to go with anomaly mastery here. And I wouldn't say energy regen would be good because the way that the anomaly the way that Miyabi's element works because the faster you proc the Miyabi's anomaly, the more damage you're gonna get. It's that simple. So and yeah, you definitely want to go for Chaos Jazz Force set because this set is trailer made for this force set is trailer made for Bernice. And about the crit rate and crit damage, I have to say it right away that crit rate, crit damage, it only works when you are not playing in the disorder team. It is better for you to go for anomaly proficiency and the attack percentage without crit rate, crit damage. The crit rate, crit damage only works with mono fire team. Yeah, raise her AP and her attack percentage. And even penetration would I'm not telling you to aim for penetration, but penetration is fine. Okay, so yeah, it works on your Bernice with the anomaly here, with anomaly mastery here, because theoretically you could have enough energy regen with your signature weapon. Yeah, exactly. So next, Yanagi. Your Yanagi is solid, and as long as she's using Time Weaver. Anomaly proficiency 36, solid. Anomaly proficiency 27, okay. Oh, this one is nice. 5 effective substat. This one is nice. Okay, this you could work on this one. You could work on your number 4 pieces. Attack percentage, anomaly mastery. Yes, you should always go. You should always go for anomaly mastery when you are playing Yanagi with Miyabi. Is Thunder Metal better for Yanagi if she's being played on field? The Thunder Metal, in general, I would say Thunder Metal is better because you're gonna play her, because you want to play her against the lightning weakness. And but when you are facing bosses that doesn't have the lightning weakness, you want to go for these Chaos Jazz 4 set. You want to go for the Chaos Jazz 4 set because you would have less uptime. Because if your enemy is in lightning weakness, the chance that that is in the shock state is not gonna be a lot. So you're not gonna be able to utilize the Thunder Metal 4 set. And in that case, Chaos Jazz 4 set would be a better choice. So it really depends on your enemy's weakness. But if I were to be like totally honest, they are performing roughly the same. And I do see people say that I do see there are runs, the optimal runs. Freedom Jazz is better because when you are playing with Miyabi specifically. Relax, real skate. Yes. Yeah, I think I stressed myself too much a bit. Yeah, thanks for telling. I use her with Soldier 11 and Eve sometime. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know you're using the Time Weaver with... Yeah, of course. I could see that here. Okay, so let's move on next. Halumasa. Oops, okay, you're... Halumasa with Thunder Metal 4 set. I expect that you are playing her... I expect you're playing Halumasa with Grace, or with either Grace or Yanagi. Do you have Grace? Okay, you didn't build... Okay, you didn't build your Grace, and you didn't, and your Yanagi isn't built specifically for Halumasa. Yeah, in that case, your Yanagi do really want to go for the Freedom Jazz 4 set, Freedom Blue 4 set, because your Halumasa is not gonna be able to capitalize on the Thunder Metal 4 set, because you need the boss in your boss in the anomaly state in order to get the 28% damage. So that's why I generally would recommend the Shadow Metal 4 set. So that's why I generally recommend Shadow Harmony 4 set. And yeah, and I believe that you already have it ready. You could have just used Anbi's gear on the Halumasa interchangeably. What would be best for Halu in Qingyi Nicole Halu team? That's my main. Qingyi, let me take a look at your Qingyi. Impacts, pen ratio. Okay. So your Qingyi doesn't really have anything to support the Thunder Metal 4 set. And your Nicole yeah, your Nicole should be... Yeah, you should really change this into the energy What would be best for Halu in Qingyi Nicole Halu team? That's my main. Uh, there's an easy way to do it, and there's a harder way to do it. The harder way is definitely the hormone punks. I would say Shadow Harmony would be more consistent than hormone punks. Yeah, hormone punks and thunder metal are actually very sweaty. I don't even want to touch those. I don't even want to touch those. Those are like so hard to proc, so hard to like time everything right. It takes a lot, like and it's the kind of gear that you wouldn't expect an optimized run on your first or second run. Yeah, so is Shadow Harmony. But if you're like speed running and running the same stage for like over hundreds of times, then yes, hormone punks and thunder metal are better. But if you are like running for like 3 to 4 times, you're just trying to clear the content, then it's 100% shadow. Then it's 100% Shadow Harmony. Because you gotta figure out all the rotation or when to proc your anomaly and all that jazz. It is a lot of works. It's a lot of works. It simply need too much planning to get hormone punks and the thunder metal right. Like this is, yeah, like this is very, very hard to play. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, even myself, I don't think I could handle this. You see what I ran on 0? NB 0? Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, I know. This is actually good. The steel cushion is actually good because you could. Don't let anyone tell you that this is not good. Do you have like trigger? Yep, you don't have trigger. So yes, this signature is, this vengeance is actually the best in slot without the trigger. I could say that because the way she used her skill is like triple slash, right? And she's gonna be inevitably hitting the back of the enemy. And that's why the Nekomata signature is actually good on Anbi. Yeah, you're 100% right on that. You're 100% right on that, Rob. Like this one is 100%. This one is best in slot if you don't have her signature. Yeah, I forget if this one is good for Anbi, but it doesn't give the crit rate. Yep, like college. You're totally right on this one, Rob. I didn't expect to see this. Nice one. This is a nice decision, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, crit rate, crit damage, they are solid. This one is also nice. 4 stat. This one 4 stat. Crit attacks, pen ratio, crit damage. Who do you run Anbi with? Sokaku is alright. Okay, let's move on to I'm sorry. Let's move on to Evelyn. I only have Palkra, whatever support feels best. Let me see. Palkra is solid. But Palkra is so hard to play, man. I mean, like I haven't built my Palkra yet, but I could expect that she's like really hard to play. Pen ratio impacts. Yeah, your Palkra is fine. You only have Palkra and play whatever support you want. But now I built Palkra for the vibe, but now she's collecting dust. Yeah, but the Palkra. Yeah, I think the Palkra has to be like the most disappointed agent that in Zenless Zone Zero. Cause like she's so underpowered in so many ways. Like even Lucy is a better choice than Palkra in general. Even when you're pairing with Anby. Yeah, let's go with Evelyn. Woodpecker for set. Solid. You could work on this. You could work on this number 3, and crit rate. This is fine. I hear Palkra isn't viable without Mindscape 6. Yes, you are totally right. Because her Mindscape 6 would like give another like 30% attacks, if I remember it correctly. Crit damage too, this one is good. And yeah, your Evelyn is solid. I'm not gonna lie. Your Evelyn is good. If you need an improvement, it's gonna be you just wanna work on the substat a bit. That's really it. But overall, your choice isn't bad. Your choice are solid. There's nothing much to say about this. And yeah, mind me if I ask you who you play Sokaku with. Yeah, if you don't answer it, I would just assume that you're playing with Miyabi. Okay, so so there are like two choices that you could do. Man, I forget. So there are two key. So if you want to play Sokaku optimally, let me check your Lycon first. Okay, your Lycon is nice. You just need to level this thing up. Not gonna judge that. So basically, you don't want to use Wing Jazz on the. So if you're playing with Miyabi, you want to use Kaboom when you want to use. You just got Lycan, okay? That's fair enough. You want to use Kaboom the cannon because that's her main sources of buff. You don't really want to use Bashful Demon even though it is her signature, but I think Bashful Demon is like there for. It's like for the main for the on-field Sokaku, I guess, on-field DPS. Yeah. And by the way, when you are playing Deadly Assault, you could use the W engine interchangeably. Yeah. Like you could use Kaboom on Astra, on Sokaku and Lucy simultaneously if they are on different team in the Deadly Assault. So that's one good thing about the Deadly Assault. Yeah, I'm not sure if Kaboom is better than Vault, but I would still keep using Vault with Nicole. Haru Discord told you. Yeah, I don't agree with that, but I don't agree with that, but it's actually arguable. It's arguable. So okay, so let's get back to your Sokaku. The reason that you don't want to use swing jazz, the reason that you don't want to use swing jazz on your Sokaku is that there are just because Sokaku builds a tons of anomaly. It's because Sokaku builds a tons of anomaly, and that makes you have like two choices, and that's left you with two choices. And Miyabi needs a loss of anomaly in order for her damage to pops up, because the earlier you pops Miyabi's disorder, the more damage you're gonna get. But if you don't procs her disorder at all, you're gonna lose a tons of damage from Miyabi. So, and that left you with only two choices. The most optimal choices is gonna be Freedom Blue, because it simply give the most anomaly builds up. And this number 6, you wanna always go for the energy, because that's how she pops her that's how she pops her buff, but you would also get a pretty good amount of anomaly at the same time. So I would recommend the energy here. And nope, you don't want to go for ice damage here. You want to go for attacks, because Sokaku needs attacks to buff the team. Yeah. And if I remember it correctly, you want to go attack on this 5. Yeah, but let me check the Prydwen real quick, because I don't have good memories. Prydwen, Thunderstone 0. So right here. Her attack increased by 20% up to 500 for 22 seconds. When consumed vortex, attack is doubled. Oh shit. Yep, my bad. That was my bad. Is it? Yeah, alright, that's my bad. I guess you don't really need her attacks for you to get her buff. I'm not 100% sure. Yep, because she's a support, not a DPS. She needs 2,500 attacks, I believe. Yeah, I think so. Your attack is 3,000. Ah, yeah, of course you got because you're swing because you're using attack on this number 6. I gotta drink some water. Yeah, but when you're swap, but the way I want to build it, the way that I build it, I would do it this way. Let me take out the MS Paint. I would do ER here, 6, and I would do attack here, and I would go for crit rate for like this number 4. But as long as you have like 225k, you are actually fine. So, but Freedom Blue is not the only choices. The other choices that could replace the Swing Jazz is this one. I actually find that Branch and Blade Song, you could use the leftover pieces from Branch and Blade Song on the Sokaku, and it would perform pretty much at the same levels with the Freedom Blue. Yeah. But as long as you're changing your number 6 into But as long as you are changing your number 6 into energy regen, it actually doesn't really matter if you're using. It actually doesn't really matter here, but it only matter here. But I would use crit rate on 4 and 5, and 5 I would use attack percentage. But ice on 5 and attack on 4 is actually fine. It's actually fine. The number 6 this is the only issue. And the only 4 pieces that is good for Sokaku is 1 Branch and Blade Song with the same build, and 2 is with the Freedom Blue 4 set. So yeah, that's your only 2 choices when you're playing Sokaku with the Miyabi. Yeah, so let's move on. Yeah, your Nicole is... Oh. Yep, change this to energy. You kind of want... Because that's her main sources of debuff. 100% energy. There's no debate. Where's your... crit damage. Because the more debuff you get from Nicole, the more damage you're gonna get. It is that simple. Yeah, your Lucy should be fine. Yep, this one is perfect. Nice. Yeah, Lucy. Yeah, I believe that Lucy only need like 200 attacks, 2000 attacks if I remember correctly. So you could actually change this into like crit rate. But it doesn't really matter that much if I were to be like honest. But I use the crit rate here. But that's some min-max stuff. It's not the priorities. It's definitely decent with this build. I could swap between Lucy and Nicole until I get another ER6. Yeah, that's my point. Yep, let's go with your Vivian. Okay, remember to level up this, and actually her stuff are not like matter that much. I mean, like her levels up priorities. You just got her. Congrats, man. Yep, your build is anomaly proficiency. Everything is on standard, on point. Yeah, I don't have much. Yeah, your Vivian is fine. But and it really depends on who you're playing with. But I would recommend Gemini. You was running Whipping Gemini on her. So one thing about Vivian and when you're playing with Gemini is that so the problem here is not Vivian. The problem here is your Jane because your Jane is on attacks, and your Jane and the amounts of anomaly builds up that your Jane has wouldn't be able to catch up with Vivian's skill. So you gotta change your Jane Doe. So you gotta change your Jane Doe's this number 6 to be able for Jane Doe to be able to work with your Vivian. Because the less anomaly that your Jane Doe procs, the less the Vivian wouldn't be able to dish out as much. Your Vivian would be bottle capped and wouldn't be able to dish out the damage. That's the main issue with when you are playing Jane Doe with Vivian. Yep. So, and I would recommend you to craft another Weeping Gemini just to run a double Gemini team, because that's what I did. Oh, you're running Bernice and Vivian. Yeah, that's I'm sorry. Okay, Bernice and Vivian. Bernice, Vivian. Yeah, I know, right? So like both of them are like obvious characters, so it's not that optimal to put. So it's actually not that optimal to put Vivian and Bernice together. Yeah, you know what? It's actually better to use Piper with Vivian. I'm not entirely sure. I'm sorry. Maybe I will test this out someday. Arena. Wait, why? Should you go for Vivian Sick? No, you don't have to. It would have about like 10-12% of improvement. So no, it's not mandatory to go for Vivian Sick. You're okay. Puffer Electro. Okay, so you don't want to use 4 pieces Puffer Electro on Rena. If I get that it frees up Weeping Gemini and her hair would grow. Yeah, it really depends. It really depends. Yeah, you could do it for the aesthetics, and I think the improvement is decent. So yes, you could get it. But it's not a must pull. That's what I wanna tell you. Yeah, let's move on to Rena. So I could pull it now? You sure? Okay, but let's talk about Rena first. The 4-piece affected is 100% is useless for Rena. So you wanna change 2 so you wanna change your Puffer Electro into like 2 pieces, and you wanna use Astro Voice for set because her skill would give the quick assist. She could utilize that. But there's nothing that she would get with 4 pieces Puffer Electro. So yeah, that's my concern with Rena. So yeah, that's what you want to do with Rena. So you want me to pour the... Okay, so how many times do you want to pour? Yes, better with Astro 4 pieces. So yeah, how many times you want to pull? 2 10 rolls. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I think I should turn on the music a little bit. Get it louder. Let's look at your details first. Box cutter. So we got how many pities? Oh wait, it's actually right here. 47 searches. So you got a pretty good chance to get it. Let's go! Let's go! Let's do it for Rob! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo, man! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy crap! Congrats, man! Congrats! 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 Hey, man! Woo! Jesus! Jesus! This is so nice! Congrats, man! Congrats, Rob! This crazy. Oh, I don't even know if you should thank me, man, but great for you. Great for you, man. Great for you. Holy crap. Holy crap. Yeah, I guess the rest. Oh, we got Anton. Yeah, we will just skip it. Congrats, man. Congrats. Yeah, you are not jealous at all. I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous. Not gonna lie. So as you guys could see, my voice is actually cracking so hard, and I think I couldn't speak anymore. You still got 17 too? Yeah, you still got 17 too. Man, that was crazy, Pools. That was so crazy. Congrats, man. Yeah, I guess I have to like let me pick Vivian. Yeah, I guess I gotta like end the stream now, cause my voice is like seriously cracking at the moment. Holy shit, man! That pools was so amazing, and yeah, I really appreciate all of you guys who come here, and but my voice couldn't hold on anymore. So I guess see you guys, and I will be making another videos, and I will be streaming more often. You also did me a true service. Yeah, and thank you for letting me handle your account. Thank you for letting me handle your account. Yeah, see ya, man. See ya, guys. Yeah, so I guess this is pretty much it, and maybe see you guys next time. I will be streaming more. I plan to do a videos and a stream interchangeably. So that's probably my plan for now on, and I think I will be stop making an in-depth guide. Yeah, free to play. You're free to play? Holy shit. That's a really great lux. Anyway, I'll be logging out, and see ya, guys. See ya, guys. Have a good day. Thanks for everyone who comes here. I still don't believe that shit too. I also don't believe that shit. Alright. Thank you to all you guys. And next time. Until next time.